For years, Dubai has been sold to the world as the ultimate symbol of luxury, ambition, and impossible engineering. A city that rose from desert sands into a skyline of glass, gold, and global attention. But recently, unsettling headlines have started circulating online. Empty marinas, reduced airport traffic, and iconic spaces allegedly losing their shine. At first glance, it sounds unbelievable. How could a place like Dubai, a global hub of tourism, finance, and real estate, be in decline? Yet viral videos and social media posts claim luxury yachts are sitting idle, high-end developments are underused, and once-packed attractions feel quieter than expected. This raises a bigger question. Is this reality or perception? Dubai has always been sensitive to global economic shifts. Built on tourism, trade, and foreign investment, even small global disruptions can ripple through its ecosystem. When travel slows, luxury spending drops, or investors hesitate, the effects show up quickly in visible places like marinas and airports. But critics argue that online narratives often exaggerate isolated scenes, turning quiet moments into symbols of collapse. A marina at sunrise may look empty, but that doesn't mean it's abandoned. Still, the question lingers in the air like desert heat. Is this just a slowdown, or the beginning of something deeper? One of the most shared claims is that Dubai's luxury marinas are empty, rows of yachts sitting still, docks with little movement and silence where there used to be constant activity. But context matters. Dubai's marina culture is heavily seasonal. During extreme summer heat, outdoor marine activity naturally drops. Many yacht owners relocate their vessels, and tourist activity shifts indoors to malls, resorts, and climate-controlled attractions. This creates a visual illusion. What looks like abandonment may simply be timing. Dubai's waterfront developments, including areas like Dubai Marina and around Palm Jumeirah, were designed for long-term luxury living, not constant public crowding. Unlike traditional harbors, many yachts are privately owned and not always in use. Still, the viral nature of empty marina footage tells us something important. Perception is powerful. A single quiet shot, filmed at the wrong hour, can spread globally within minutes and reshape how people view an entire city. Economically, Dubai's marine tourism sector still remains active, with yacht rentals, cruises, and private charters operating year-round. However, fluctuations in global tourism, fuel prices, and investor confidence do impact usage levels. So the real question isn't whether marinas are empty, it's whether expectations of constant motion are realistic in the first place. Dubai International Airport, DXB, has long been one of the busiest travel hubs in the world, connecting millions of passengers between east and west. So when rumors of declining airport activity appear online, they immediately attract attention. But aviation data tells a more nuanced story. Like most global airports, Dubai's traffic experienced sharp disruptions during global travel restrictions in recent years. Recovery has been ongoing, with passenger flows returning steadily as tourism rebounds. However, what people interpret as empty airports often comes from specific time windows, late-night footage, off-peak seasons, or terminal sections under renovation or expansion. Dubai is also not standing still. Expansion of aviation infrastructure, new routes, and continued investment in airlines like Emirates show long-term confidence in growth rather than decline. Still, aviation is highly sensitive to global conditions. Oil prices, geopolitical tensions, visa policies, and tourism demand all play a role. Even slight shifts can temporarily affect passenger volume. So while airport footage might look unusually calm in certain moments, it does not reflect a structural shutdown. Instead, it reflects a system constantly adjusting to global movement patterns. In reality, Dubai's aviation story is less about collapse, and more about fluctuation in a hyper-connected world. Dubai's identity is tied to its landmarks, from the towering Burj Khalifa to the artificial archipelago of Palm Jumeirah. These structures symbolize ambition at scale. But online narratives now ask, are these icons becoming empty shells? Some viral content shows quiet observation decks, less crowded luxury zones, or slower foot traffic in certain attractions. But again, context is critical. Tourism patterns have shifted globally. Travelers are more spread across experiences, rather than concentrated in single hotspots. Luxury tourism is also becoming more private. VIP experiences, exclusive bookings, and controlled access spaces that don't look crowded on camera. Take Dubai's most famous developments like Palm Jumeirah. These areas were never designed like traditional public squares. They are residential, hospitality-driven, and segmented into private zones. A quiet walkway doesn't mean economic failure. It may simply reflect exclusivity. Meanwhile, landmarks like observation decks or luxury malls naturally fluctuate depending on season, time of day, and global travel trends. The danger is interpreting silence as decline. In reality, iconic infrastructure doesn't disappear when crowds thin. It simply shifts how it is experienced. To understand whether Dubai is over, we need to look beyond visuals and into fundamentals. Dubai's economy is diversified across tourism, real estate, logistics, aviation, and financial services. While tourism is highly visible, other sectors operate behind the scenes and are less affected by viral imagery. Real estate cycles, for example, naturally rise and fall. Periods of rapid expansion are often followed by cooling phases. This is not unique to Dubai, it is standard in global property markets. Similarly, global economic pressures, inflation, interest rates, and investor behavior directly influence luxury spending and development pace. So when people see slower activity in certain high-end zones, it may reflect market normalization rather than collapse. What often fuels "Dubai is over" narratives is contrast bias, the expectation that a city known for excess must always appear full, busy, and overflowing with activity. But modern global cities do not operate at constant peak visibility. They breathe, cycle, and adjust. Dubai is no exception. The idea that Dubai is over makes for a powerful headline, but reality is far more complex. Yes, there are quieter moments. Yes, global conditions affect tourism and visibility. And yes, some viral images can make parts of the city look unusually still. But stillness is not the same as decline. Cities like Dubai evolve rapidly. They expand, recalibrate, and shift focus depending on global demand. What looks like emptiness in one frame may be part of a larger cycle of renewal, redevelopment, or seasonal change. In truth, the real story is not collapse, it is perception versus reality. Dubai is not disappearing. It is adapting. And in a world where attention moves faster than facts, sometimes the biggest illusion is believing that a quiet moment tells the whole story. So the question isn't, is Dubai over? It's, are we mistaking silence for collapse? So what do you really think is happening in Dubai? A real slowdown, or just a distorted image shaped by viral clips and online narratives? The truth usually sits somewhere between what we see and what we're told. Cities rise, adapt, and shift with global pressure, and Dubai is no different. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the world's most powerful cities, empires, and hidden stories. And before you go, drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Dubai evolving, or is something bigger changing beneath the surface?